Oh look, I got a package. Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. A company called Artisul have reached out to me and asked me if I'd like to try one of their newer drawing tablet. And I was like, of course, yes, I would definitely like to try it out. Precious. Okay, let's start by opening this box. And let's see what they have sent me called Artisul SP1603. Okay, let's go see some features. So you get 15.6-inch full height display, 40 customized press key, wow, 10mm sensing height, 120% RGB, rational, and 8192 pen pressure. I don't know what that means, but hey, a battery-free pen. And the screen is matted, anti-glare, yes. And it is 60 dial range. And for the system requirement, is Windows 7 or later, or Mac OS 10.12 or later. Wow, this is a big tablet. Okay, so we have a quick start guidebook. We have a pen bag, so I can put my pen inside. That would be the digital pen P77. And then we have the HDMI to mini HDMI cable. And then the Type-C to dual USB-A cable, and then the power adapter. And then we have one of the stand, so I'm gonna try setting this up. Oh, there it goes, easy. And then here I got the nifty glove. Okay, and then I got more of the pen nib and then the pen nib clips. Now let's peel the sheet off. Okay, and there are 40 customized press key. So I can customize it anything I want. Either it can be a key or a combination of key. You know, with the one you hit command or command shift. And then yeah, and then you have one dial here that you can rotate it. Okay, I'm gonna turn my on button. Okay, so I have my Clip Studio on. And then let's talk about this pen. So I'm not really too picky about the pen, but I see a lot of artists who use tablet have really big concern about the pen, depending how it weighs or how it holds. And the best thing about this nib right here, I think sometimes people say some of the nib, depending on the tablet and then the pen, can be a little bit loose, but this one seems pretty sturdy. So I don't have to be worried about it kind of like loosening. Okay, so when you go on the website and then to download the tablet driver, after that when you set it up, you have this window pops up, and then you have all about it, and then you have the work area, and then you have the styling pen. And then you have the press key when you can customize however you want it. All you do is just choose the one you have, and then you hover over here, and then it says right here you change the key how you want it. So this one I use command, and then so command is always on, and then I use the C, which is command C, which is mean for copy. So you tap right here, command plus C, and then for copy. And what it is, I like you hit OK, and then this one you can manually however you change you want it, including the dialogue. And then you can so all of the keys, including one over here, top over here, and the bottom over here, you can customize it however you want it to be. Okay, for your stylish pen, you always want to try to do like a pressure test to see how you feel comfortable. So if you reduce down the pressure sensitivity, but even like very slightly, you can see that it feels like more bolder, or you crease it up. And then this one that you will give a really fine line, and as you see, I just slightly tapping in. So I like to make it right in the middle of it. So at least like I could get a little fine bowl, and then kind of get white to do thin. I do a little bit too much right here. So this is like more my taste. So just play around with it so you actually feel more comfortable with. Okay, first thing you have to do is you want to do the work area first, and you definitely want to calibrate your monitor. Okay, so as you see, just follow what the dot is. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, now your monitor is probably all set up already. So I just cancel it. Okay. And now I can start drawing. And then if you see how I hover, so it's pretty long. So wherever I go to right to the edge, it's pretty much where the mouse is, it's pretty much close to where the edge is. So that's how I like it. Right to the right side, so you mean the right side. There you go. So as you see, it's right on the point on that. So the main thing every time when I draw on the tablet is the pressure sensitivity of the pen. So far, if you press it very slightly, you get a really thin line of that. Or if you press it a little bit harder, you get a little more bold line. But so far, so good. It seems the cursor does follow where the pen moves, so that's one thing I like about that. And then we have the dial, and then I particularly use the dial to increase the thickness of my brush. So this one here, you see it got bigger. So if I had to rotate it, you see it getting thinner, getting bigger, and then getting smaller. But a lot of people like to use the dial. Either you change the thickness of the brushes, or use it to rotate it. So or kind of zoom in or zoom out. So that's why I use the key to zoom in and then zoom out. I probably don't like how the key tend to be kind of loud. Oh, no. You get a lot click. It's kind of loud, but it's not too bad. And then this one I like to use my erase tool. And then I'm gonna change my thickness and use the erase tool. Brush. Okay, let's try to do another brush. Okay, slightly stroke. kind of lagging, but I guess it depending what kind of paintbrush you use. So this paintbrush probably more like a watercolor feel, so I can see it kind of blends, and you can see the cursor kind of a little bit lagging. So if I had to use like a different paintbrush, so yeah, it depending on what kind of paintbrush you use. It's just kind of lagging. Let's try a different one. So it does depend on what kind of paintbrush you use. So for this one, it looks like a regular pen. This one is more faster. If I use some kind of different paintbrush, the cursors tend to be a little bit more slower. There's another paintbrush. Let me use this one. How this one is. How the cursors tend to be a little bit laggy, but it's mostly depending on the paintbrush you use. I think this is either my second or third tablet that I have, and normally I don't really feel comfortable of drawing on it because I don't really use it often for whenever I draw my artwork. Most of the time I mostly done it on my iPad because I feel more comfortable and it's more easier, and then, you know, I don't have to carry too many stuff. But I guess like the time I would like to try to rely more on the tablet and more on my iPad. overall, it will take time for me to get used to the tablet, but I really do liked it a lot. So I'd like to thank you Artisul for sending me one, and I'd like to thank you everyone for watching this review and then time lapse. So hope to see you next time. Bye.